He's trying to plug in everything.
All right.
Put it up, put it up.
So we're live on my phone.
Oh, I thought you were taking a photo.
No.
I thought we were all waiting for a photo here.
Okay.
No.
Double tap that.
Live on my phone.
Okay.
Pause.
Where's Woody?
Right there. Is that even gonna be seen?
Gotta turn it around.
Gotta turn the camera around.
Okay. So every guy goes. Not every guy.
Woody's no good.
Okay.
Woody's
So
too
Woody
soft.
can't help.
most guys,
Woody can't help.
Woody
a
ain't a
lot
real
of
Woody.
guys go to rubber tugs, right?
All right.
I've never been.
Never?
No.
That's just. Yeah.
Put it on two.
It's
No, we
fun,
want to catch everybody though, right?
right? But I'm myself. Why
You
don't
gotta put the
women
charger
have
up.
like a pet impact?
Pet and pat.
Are you creating?
I'm
Are you creating new businesses?
I think my
Yes,
creating
he
a
is.
business.
I don't see why not.
Why don't women
These
have a pet
businesses,
impact?
these businesses need to exist. Trust me.
Because they not need, a massage and a little sexual release.
I need something to stop right there.
I got that book. Good book.
Your pet and pat needs a penny.
Put some in front here.
That's proper.
I need something right here.
That's probably too light, actually.
Yeah.
Too late. I see you. I see you. I see you playing.
Yeah.
That's all good.
I'm on one today. Don't mind me.
Yeah, that's not gonna stop.
Don't drop that, please.
I'm not going to drop that. I'm just trying to let Chaz let go of the damn book.
Get something that's small and heavy.
Is that blocking the camera?
Something's blocking the camera.
This is-
Oh, because it flipped. I was wondering why.
Have you ever seen 5 Grown Men Strong?
Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
Yes.
Hey.
Yes, we doing things.
We are live, people.
No.
Oh, that's
My
my-
stream, meet Chez's stream.
Put it over here.
Pause.
Put it over here. Yeah. No, not all the way, man. Just so the button's over the speaker, kind of. Kind of.
Yeah, you do what
You're
you
a
do,
special person. There we go.
Yes.
Look at
There we
us.
go.
Look at us doing stuff over
There,
here.
that's it.
Yes.
Making things happen.
No, just don't touch. You go sit.
Tish pop, tish pop.
You go sit. Okay.
Since I'm repping all Montreal.
Rep it all, Montreal.
Dude,
All right.
you gotta come in this way. Pause. This way more.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't take my shot. Hold on.
No. So, why is there no pet and pat? Is that not a thing for women?
No, you know why? Because the world is not civilized yet. Because women are available to men if men want to fuck on a Friday and Saturday night, but women, if they want to get good dick on a Friday and Saturday night, they don't have that. So like we are not at the point of sexual
Well,
equality.
15 of them have it apparently. 14, sorry.
What?
Well, the women, the women in my life are all yes. The women in my life seem to be happy. I haven't heard any complaints.
Well, it's funny. I was watching just last night. I think it's on Netflix. It's the sexual revolution. It's basically the new age kids and like how they feel about sex and how they think about it and how they talk about it.
Okay.
And it's like it's very different from
How we use
how we.
They're very
Yeah.
open more.
They're just literally like all of like it. I mean, they're on camera, so they're probably acting up a little bit, but they're just talking about how they're like, fuck love. Yeah, we just have like casual sex. It's all good. That's like, and that's the whole mentality, and it's.
But they're
I
freer
mean,
too.
and the way you're speaking
Yeah.
about it is in a healthy way, but the way that they were talking about it was
They're
not
protecting-
necessarily.
It's more protecting feelings and shit like that.
Yeah.
But even though they talk more freely about it too. Because
Yeah.
it reflects in music. Because
Well,
from
it-
Jamaican music to
Yeah.
American music, it's nothing to talk about eating booty like groceries now.
Mm.
That
True.
used to be
Yeah.
Taboo.
something they can't talk
That is
about.
taboo.
For example,
And the same
then
thing with
when
West
Vibes
Indian.
Cartel,
Yeah.
West Indian, Vibes Cartel, he says it even in the song Dancehall Hero. He's like, I made a song about getting head.
Yeah.
Now everybody makes a song about getting head. But before in Jamaica, if you got head, it means you were gay.
Yeah.
Because it's freer now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it really needs to keep going though. It
That's what
really
I-
does. Trust me.
Actually, I was thinking of something. The way that women are with sex is what the freedom of sex is supposed to be. You know how they can kiss another girl, no problem, but be straight.
Yeah.
They can have sex with anybody. You know what I mean? Like, and they go back and forth. Even like women, they can look at another woman and be like, "Oh, you look good."
She looks good, and it's
You know
not,
what I mean?
it's not an
Yeah,
issue.
it's not
an issue.
Like I seen a post, and it's actually fucking hilarious. The difference between complimenting a guy and complimenting a girl.
Yeah.
Right. So a guy sitting there like, "Hey man, nice shirt." He's like, "You know, okay."
It's a cardigan, bro.
Right?
It's a cardigan.
No, it's like, you know, like, nice shirt, right? But it's like, okay, like, you know, what the hell are you looking at?
Yeah, why are you looking at my shirt?
Right? And it's like how girls take compliments. Girl runs into the room. I got a new bra. Let me see. Takes off her shirt. And she's like, I got this. I got matching booty. And matching up pants. Like, let me feel. And right? And it's like,
and it ain't nothing. I gotta tell y'all, if we gonna get super fucking real, like,
yes, we have to.
Kanye moment, like, I haven't actually fucked any guys because when I'm talking about do what works for you, I am not, like, the bottom half of my body is not attracted to men. But, like, I am a lover, and I talk about being a professional lover, and I've fooled around, kissed men, women, and trans people multiple times.
Right.
Like, I've fooled around with lots of dudes where I'm like...
Is this for video or just...
never on video, actually. Okay. And, like, because that's the thing. And I'm so glad you asked that, because me being a porn star, like, I know if I were to do... Like, I'll just be mad real. If you do any gay porn on camera, like, it affects your trajectory in porn.
Well, that's not even just on camera. That's in life.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's in life, but also, like, especially in porn.
If you think it's porn, it wouldn't hit you because it's porn.
Yeah.
You would, exactly, but there's all these insane, that's half the reason why I'm going into porn, because I'm like, yo, I want to evolve shit and get mad real and break down some of the bullshit and, like, teach people how to have better sex, because, like, actually it's amazing to get paid to fuck. It's
why do you think prostitution is so lasting?
Like for real, like, it'll never leave
one business
the earth.
that has never gone away.
Never gone
there
away.
Has never been a recession in prostitution.
There's never, no, never.
A lot of IOUs.
There you go.
Like, honestly, the fuck?
That's crazy.
But yeah, no, I'm so glad you said it, because, like, I'm 97% attracted to women, like, primarily women. But if I see, like, a guy that's like, oh, you know what, there's something about him is, like, I see beauty in him. Like, the same way you're talking about two girls being like, yo, blah, your shirt, whatever, or like, oh, you lost weight, or whatever, like, or you got a new haircut, or just be like, yeah, I see your beauty, and it's not sexual. Right. Like, I see some guys, and I'm like, yo, that's a good-looking guy.
Guys don't even realize that they actually do that.
Constantly.
Like, say if you see a guy with a wicked shirt, and you turn around and buy that shirt, that actually attracted you.
For real.
That guy in that shirt has actually attracted you to be like, you know what?
That's a dope shirt.
That's
for real. Enough guys don't
that's all you're saying. Guys don't realize that when you say, yo, that's a dope shirt,
it looks good on you.
Yo, I'm gonna drop another fucked up jewel. Like somebody said,
fucked up jewel.
Yo, man, I want people to walk away from this like, I don't know what to think now, but I'm a MindBender, fuck my whole shit up. But like, I saw on Twitter once, this girl's like, nobody ever wants to talk about when dudes are running train on girls. Dudes are like, oh, me and my boys, we all ran train on this girl. The girl's like, no one ever wants to talk about that. Essentially, those guys are all having sex with each other.
You know what's funny about that?
And they don't want to talk about that.
You know,
another thing is, sorry, before you jump into that, another thing about that is, if all these guys are fucking the girl, and they're all around, you're actually still hard with guys around.
Well, that's not for real.
Didn't we already talk about this when I brought up like circle jerk?
Circle jerk.
Right? They're like circle jerk
is different. There's no girl in the circle.
No, there's a girl in the middle.
In the middle, and
she's around either jerking and sucking as she goes around in a circle. Yeah. And everyone's
well,
when the guy who's not getting jerked or sucked, what are they doing? Waiting for the girl to come around.
Yeah. So are they watching her? Are they getting?
No, it's just the excitement of
it all depends on
But there's only one girl, so he's getting excited that there's other guys around. But nobody wants to talk about that. Yeah. And it's not even a bad thing. It's just a thing that's happening that people are just ignoring, and it constantly gets ignored. Nobody wants to. It's like it's okay to be just attracted to not just women. You're just attracted to the beauty you're attracted to. and it's just, hey, it could be a guy, like whatever, like fucking a Tyson Beckford. Like if you see a fucking powerful superhero looking type person, if you're into that and that attracts you, what's the problem?
Another thing about guys know which guys are the hot guys.
Exactly.
Guys know.
How do guys know?
Guys know.
I'm the
you
hot
want to
guy.
know the funny part? It's because they hate on those guys.
I'm the hot guy, and they hate on me all the time.
Think about how people talk. They hate on. This is the list that girls will give you.
Right?
We know.
Yep.
Shamar Moore.
Yeah,
Boris Kojo.
yeah,
Tyson
very-
Beckford.
Tyson Beckford.
Yeah.
Guys know.
What's the one?
Hold on,
what's crazy? Yeah,
We're all from the 90s. We're probably kids that are like 18.
I was like, Steph Curry. We gotta throw some like dudes.
That's what he's saying. Idris Elba. He's
Elba,
He's
yeah.
off the market now.
I know this motherfucker. I laughed at that dude. I'm like, son, you fuck. No. I just hope he's happy. If you're happy, you're happy.
All these
but,
women are
Nice
mad,
young
bro.
girl, you know.
I know.
All these women are mad as hell.
Yeah. There's
Come on now.
there's an attack.
Yo, he got them a long time ago
Okay.
when he did that. What was he in the? I can't remember if he was in the limo or something. But I remember for a week, girls were just talking about his print. He was in the limo, and girls just all they talked about was his print. They're like, "No, did you see Boris?" Even my wife was like, "Yo, I seen that Idris Elba picture." I said, "Don't tell me shit. I hear about this." He was like, "But he had a print." I was like, "I don't give a fuck."
Man was bulging.
Hey, hold on, but it goes back to what you were saying about
Lean forward.
a woman can say this about.
Lean forward.
Sorry.
No, it's lean back. It's lean back.
No, but it's like in the same shit as what you were saying about women being able to express that with other women.
Yeah.
Guys, generally, straight guys, don't want to hear about it. Like, just personally, it's
But
just
that's
like
the thing.
it's like because, and I say that because we have no use for that. Like, if I see a girl and she's topless or she's braless, and I'd be like, yo, nipples are looking alright. You know, but it's something that I'm interested in. Like if I'm chilling with a girl and she's talking about some guy in his print, I'm like, okay, well, why do I want to know?
But not even.
You know what I'm saying? It's
not even
just
that
a thing of what do I do with that
because you're
information?
straight, it doesn't mean that if you complimented a guy or said something to the guy, it doesn't make him gay.
No.
It's like
no.
if me and you are chilling and we're about to go out, and I'm like, "Yo, how does this shirt look?"
No, but that's what he's talking about.
That's not what
He's
we're talking about.
talking directly about like,
you know what
if
I'm
you guys
talking-
going out, it's like, yo, dude, your print's showing.
You know,
No.
I'll answer your
I'm talking about.
You missed a lot.
I'm talking about women saying some like a woman will say something to a guy, and the guy says to himself, "What do I do with that information? It's not for me."
I'll tell you though,
You know what I'm
I'm so glad you said that because it's not even like, I don't even think you have to process it like, do I be sexual with this information or do I use this to like manipulate
No.
my own life? You know what? It's just a
look at it-
basic observation.
I look
Take it as a basic observation.
Yeah.
Where it's like LeBron James is 6'11" and 295 pounds, or like I hate the game. Like I don't hate, but
It's snowing today.
the game. Yeah, exactly. The game.
Just 'cause you said that.
Did you see Game on Instagram? Game had like some big fucking dick, and he's like was running around for a while with his fucking print in his dick, and it's like it's just a fact. Like, hey, the Game might have a fucking 10 inches in his pants, and it's not like you really. It's just like, hey, it's information. It's like you put it in the same category like a girl has huge tits or huge ass. Like it's literally just that. Even though you might be attracted to the huge tits and huge ass, and you're not attracted to the dick, it's just a fact.
No, what I mean by that is I think sometimes.
Came on, like, what are
Hey!
they? Like,
This is not the same feeling.
It's not the same. Clarissa, what up? He just really begun. This guy's about to.
This is
Like,
just the
Who's
beginning.
Clarissa? Hi, Clarissa.
He's just
and
about
Jamie
to.
also said he's been part of a lot of circle jerk conversations lately. I had to read it twice because I was like, wait. Oh, okay.
Remember, we brought this up when we went to
The Sudbury.
Sudbury,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's true, yeah.
Yo,
David brought it up. We made it feel
He's
so
coming
good.
down. He's coming down next weekend actually because Matchbox is hosting a party at Brooklyn next Friday, February 16th.
Where's Brooklyn?
1186 Queen Street West.
Okay.
Matchbox is my tattoo shop.
To comfort.
Bathurst and Dundas. Cheers. What up, Dynamic?
I'm getting that fucked up. I gotta throw this out there because I have this idea. First, I'm gonna say I don't want to be with most men in the world, but I would wake up beside Idris Elba. I'm gonna say that on camera. That's one good-looking black man. That's one good-looking black man. Two, I believe in the concept of infinite virginities. Everyone has infinite virginities.
Okay.
You will. It's not one. It's not like. It's not just when the penis meets the vagina, you lose that one virginity. That concept is even wrong in the first place. But like, it's like your first time in a threesome, your first time kissing a man, your first time in an orgy, your first time da. You will have infinite virginity. Okay. So
and there's a few virginities I'll never break.
That's what it is. And as long as you're good and happy,
you're good and happy.
But like, I hope your sex life is right. But I've actually, I'm bringing it up because I've never been in a circle jerk, and like I've done a bunch of things where I'm like, yo, I have experiences that I think a lot of people will never have, but there's also certain things that I'm like, yo, I haven't done that thing.
You ever?
I've never done it.
Bro,
I've
like,
never been in a
I
circle
tell
jerk.
these guys, like, when I was growing up, one of my friends, they lived just down the street from me, and it was simply, we're always outside playing ball, whatever. If we see a homeboy walking down the street with a girl, you know,
guys all ran up and
no. He's walking down the street. And this is like the key. It's like a cue. He walks down the street with a girl, and he goes, "Yo, Spence," and I turn.
Hey, ball.
No. He's like, yo. He's like, yo, Spence. 10 minutes. He said 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I'm like, sure, why not? So I keep playing. He goes, does what he has to do, and then I just disappear. And everyone else who figures it out follows suit, right? And that's about it.
I had a manager in shout out to Benny. I had a manager in Montreal who would literally, he lived with his girlfriend, like they were serious, whatever, but he loved the chase. So he would go out, pick up girls, buy them drinks, get them all ready to go, but not follow through. He would show up at my house, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., there you go.
Oh, that's a great friend. That's an amazing person.
Benny, where are you at? You're a good man.
Yo,
good man.
There's been times like I've been on the bus or the train and I meet a girl and it's like,
did you miss the bus?
I haven't missed the bus. Okay, but I would meet a girl and the vibe wasn't there, right? But I know that she would match up with one of my other friends. So I'd be like, here, take my number, right? And then I give her my friend's number. I give her my friend's name.
That's crazy.
And then I go home and as soon as I leave her, as soon as I leave from her, I make the phone call. I make the phone call like, so you met this person at this place, blah, blah, blah. This is her name. This is the story.
Oh!
And then when the phone call happens, that's the conversation. But when they meet up, it's like,
you look different.
I'm still gonna, you're still cool, so whatever.
Conversation,
it doesn't matter, right? Because now it's just like, whatever. I was catfishing people before catfish was a thing. And I wasn't that person.
Wow. That's
you were the original cat that fished.
But if people...
He's the first one fishing cat.
Once because for them, it's
but
like the connection was good, right? So whatever. There's one girl I'm like, damn, why'd I give that up? Because she's like buying my friend everything. Got to a point where her sister's like, yo, so come to our house and dropping off shit. So she come to my house, like, can you use this to Andrew? I'm like, okay.
Oh shit!
I'm across
the street.
She realized you gave the wrong number, but she was like, you know what? Just give this to Andrew for me. Wow! I know what you did was fucked up, but at the same time,
for real.
I like that guy.
For real, Andrew's fucking me right, you know. So it all worked out. Like, hook Andrew up. I'm like, shit, yo, maybe I did it too.
So since you brought up the infinite virginity thing, right? Who's done something that's
I haven't plugged
they tried to make you break that barrier?
Mine's at like 13.
Well, I mean, simple barriers is no blood, no piss, no shit. Like, I don't do nothing with involving shit, piss, or blood. Those are boundaries for me.
But I mean, butt stuff.
Butts. No, but the thing is, I'm gonna be super real. I'm not a drinker, so I'm actually getting pretty fucking drunk. My dick isn't huge, but it's big enough where I can't do too much butt stuff. Like, women look at my dick and they're like, I'm not putting that in my ass. So, like, I haven't had that much anal sex.
Why is the camera on me and he's talking?
Reaction video.
Butt stuff. My butt stuff is more just massaging and a little tonguing.
A little tonguing goes a long way.
Oh man! Oh my nice sweet asshole. Oh, delicious.
Because we kind of just
beautiful woman's clean asshole. Oh.
I'm glad you said clean.
No, I'm
glad you said clean.
No, it's just it's got to be like pristine chocolate starfish.
It's
where like
classical.
Chocolate.
Classical for real. Like I'm wiping this glass table. Like it's got to be like clean as glass. Where you just like it's like any other skin on the body. It's like your ass is perfectly clean.
No, we went straight into like.
This is. I want to call the sex episode.
Yeah, I I hope so, but like, no,
I was looking for so many different ways to start that sentence, and I was just like, "There's no way we could
get away from this."
You can't get away from
no,
it.
it's no.
But we started the conversation, and we didn't really say what it is you do, where they can find you, when you started.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
Are you talking about music or porn?
Yeah, no, well, I'm glad you brought this up because I'm at the point where in hip hop history, I think I'm one of 15 people. I'm in a very, very, very limited category. I'm definitely the first Canadian that is doing, like, releasing porn and releasing music at the same time. I think I'm the 100% pioneer of that.
Have you combined the two?
Yes.
Yes, I have. I have a clip on Pornhub. Like, I can't put a lot of shit on Pornhub because that just takes away from my fucking money.
Right.
But I also have to promote myself.
How do royalties work in that?
Yeah, how's
Pornhub like
it is like YouTube. It is like YouTube, but it's hard to get. It's best to get paid up front, but
Right.
it's hard to get residuals. It's
it's
very similar to the music
It's
industry.
not good to be paid in the rear?
Hey, didn't I tell you you were introvert? Didn't I tell you
It is. Take it all in the rear, every inch.
We're so 12.
We're so 12. What question was it? Oh yeah, Pornhub. Yeah, my Pornhub scene.
When did you start?
5 years ago.
And what made you start?
I got into hip hop because I wanted to.
Turn it.
Because I wanted to. Actually, I got into hip hop because I was like, yo, you go to a different city every night and have sex with a different woman if you're a musician.
Right.
That's literally when I was 13 years old, not long after I saw the Public Enemy concert. I was living on Millgate, and I was like, yo, a musician is the best job in the world because you fuck a different woman every night.
Right.
And so
Not really what Public Enemy was trying to get across.
no, exactly. I'm like, I did not get into hip hop because of my love for politics and like wordplay and like MindBender music is super complex and abstract and shit. But like, I'm really trying to fuck. I'm like this genius, next level political active. Fuck all this. You want to fuck or not? But I'm at that point. 35. I turned 35, and I was like, hip hop and music in general. People are not straight up enough about this. 20 years. I've seen so many concert venues. People are not being straight up about who they want to desire and who they want to fuck. Fuck this. I'm going into porn. Music is a fucking middleman. Like, I'm removing the middleman. I'm going straight into sex. I'm actually at the point where I really like to say, like, you just gotta know who you are. Do you have low sexual desire, medium sexual desire, or high sexual desire?
Right.
I'm on the higher end of the spectrum. I can fuck every day, and I have multiple orgasms, and I fucked today, I fucked yesterday, I fucked the day before. I have no problems. I have a lover that I'm hopefully seeing tonight.
He had a great fucking week.
Great fucking week. Yo,
MC.
He does not have a fucking problem.
I do not have a problem.
And that's not his fucking problem.
I want to put this out there. I want Drake to teach me how to get some more money, and I can teach Drake how to have a better sex life. That's a thing that can really happen.
That's actually something different because think about that. You could actually make that a tour where he does his show and a porn same time. So at the show,
Don't give away the money.
No,
don't give away the money. This is post show. This is post show talk.
No, the curtain closes
Hold
at
that
the
thought.
money shot.
curtain closes
At the money shot.
Actually, the curtain's open.
No, but this is on some 2 Live Crew shit too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they had people on stage.
But
Fucking.
hold on.
Yes, for sure.
Let me ask this question then, because
Are you loud?
Yeah.
Is it
Yo,
sexual?
anything. Yo,
hold on.
you guys better ask everything
No.
because I'm like the book is open, man. I'm drunk and I'm not giving fucks.
This is the usual question that I do, but it's got a new twist because
Because of you.
it's
All right,
you.
yeah.
It's MindBender
Bring it.
So we're all artists.
Yeah.
We're all artists, and there's always a place that we like to travel to when we do a tour.
Yeah.
What's the favorite place? Like, what's when you get a tour lined up and you see the dates and you're like, oh, I can't wait to go to there. But not just because
Of
the
music.
show. What's the city, town that you're like, oh, I gotta go see her again?
Oh, I'm glad you asked that. I gotta say for real, Toronto is the fucking place that has some of the most beautiful women in the world.
It sounds like a safe answer.
No.
A safe answer.
No. I'm gonna tell you why though. I've been to a lot of awesome places. I've performed in Vegas. I've performed in New York.
You're jumping over.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
You perform in Vegas, perform in New York.
I've performed. I've got to do a lot more. I've performed across Canada from Halifax to Vancouver. I've
Right.
performed in every province. I actually have. But I genuinely believe that this city has an untapped resource of beauty.
Untapped.
I literally mean untapped. Like there's
Untapped.
so many beautiful women here that
There
are
is.
that like this
It is untapped.
and culturally
And need to be tapped.
and need to be ass tapped and pussies drinked and hard fucked. Like there's so many women here. The diversity here is unlike anywhere else.
It's
that
true
I've been.
though.
But outside of Toronto.
But
Okay,
Just for-
yeah, for sure.
But.
Yeah, just because I actually really want to do things in Toronto that have never been done because there's so many beautiful women
Yeah.
here. Yes. Okay, outside of Toronto.
he said, but outside.
What's a place that you like going to that's not too, like if you have to travel and you're like, oh, that's a dope city to perform in, to see some women. What's the one that
You know what I'll give you? You know what is awesome? Austin, Texas.
Okay.
Austin, Texas has some
Festivals?
Yeah, the festivals that sound like there's
South by
some
Southwest.
I think,
So,
you
yeah.
mean Austin,
Yeah.
Texas.
Austin, yes.
Awesome.
Yes, that's one definite place. There's a few women that I've.
Okay.
Is everything bigger in Texas?
No, man,
Did you
no.
know when you crossed the border?
No, I wish though. Shout out to Lexington Steel. I'm gonna be throwing things at it. I'm not gonna say in other places. I'm gonna be super real. I just found out 2 days ago that Lexington Steel sells his own erectile pills, and
That
makes sense for
That
me.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah, so
Sponsorship,
let's-
that's the wicked sponsorship.
I'm gonna say things that I've never really said in other places. I've shot almost 100 porn scenes, and I've used a pill only in 2 scenes, and they didn't even kick in to give me a hard on in time. So like, I technically am a
Never
porn.
used it.
I'm technically the Jackie Chan of porn, where I do my own stunts. My dick is doing what my dick does.
Although using an Asian as an example for that is
So for that,
Oh no!
so for that we thank you. So for that we thank you.
we thank you.
But the truth is,
Oh sure.
98% of dudes use pills when they fuck.
Okay.
And on that note,
Hey!
How'd you know?
How did you know?
what's his name said it? James Dean. James
Dean?
Dean. Yeah.
How many shots have you had so far?
4. I'm fucking. I am. After this one, it's gonna get. Yo, you guys ask your Quincy Jones questions.
I'm going to ask some Quincy Jones questions right now.
Yo, I go into that because I gotta say something I've never.
Okay, no. So this is to things being bigger in Texas.
And for that,
We thank you.
Shouts out.
Okay, so Quincy Jones is at the age where Quincy Jones is in his Kanye age right now. Okay?
Welcome to the shop club.
Quincy Jones is Kanye age. Quincy Jones actually just went and let a lot of shit out. Talking
Quincy,
about,
I love you, dog.
Talking about who, like, I think it was James Dean, how many people he's actually fucked, right? That people will be like, no. Okay? So. No.
That was universal, by the way, when it happened. Everybody sitting at their computer was like, no.
So, MindBender, tell us some stories about people who be like, no.
Okay.
Okay, no hesitation. Okay.
First and foremost, fuck John Gomeshi for his shitty ass Quincy Jones interview. Okay. I have done good interviews with good
and other things.
And other things, and like specifically for being a shit fuck and not actually having fucking consent when you actually, the women that you beat did not want to be beat. There are some women that like actually to be beat when they fuck. Talk to them first and get consent. I do that.
Or do
you
it
don't
when
do
they
that.
ask for it.
Ask it, yeah.
Let me just shout out one of our followers. Mary, what's going on? How you doing? What are you drinking? We haven't asked anybody what they're drinking lately.
What are you drinking?
Mary, what are you drinking?
Yes.
Everybody else who's on here, let us know what you're drinking.
Okay, so fuck John Gomeshi.
Okay, but then because he did a Quincy Jones interview that I heard, and I was like, yo, son, you're not even listening to Quincy's answers. Like, I was like, fuck, are you talking? Quincy Jones, I'm gonna drop a super joke. Quincy Jones talked about how he was in a car and he was the only person who survived, and I think 4 other people died in the car or something. Somebody got decapitated in a car accident that Quincy Jones was in. And Quincy gets out of the car and he's like, yo, man, he's like, I don't like to drive anymore. He's like, because of that. And then like Sean Jamesi's like, didn't even listen to that answer. I'm like, motherfucker, Quincy.
That's all crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, what are you moving on from that? Like,
he's pretty much like, well, you would have survived anything that happened to you because you're
Quincy Jones.
But on to the next
point. Like,
let's go back to music.
Yeah, so I heard that. I'm like, oh, fuck this motherfucker. So on camera, I'm just saying that. I'm actually a good interviewer when I'm not drunk. But yes, we're going. Okay. I'm okay. Buckle up. Okay.
Buckle up.
This one has not really been said on camera. I whispered it once on Facebook, and I only wrote it, but I've never talked about this on camera. And I'm doing this. This is a super exclusive. This is the first time, all time on camera, and I'm doing this because of Quincy Jones and people.
I saw it slowly.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Couldn't save it, guys. Couldn't save it. Couldn't save it. Couldn't save it. Ready? Okay.
That's Jim Beam is so good.
All right.
Okay, so Quincy Jones. Quincy Jones does this interview and he's talking about Richard Pryor fucking Marlon Brando, which is amazing. And like his wife comes out and is talking about.
He would laugh about it. That's what she said. Richard would laugh that he said it out loud. Like he
did that special. Actually, which special was it that he did when he spoke about giving a guy a head? Which special was that?
Actually, I just watched a roast of Richard Pryor. I guess it was right after his show.
Yeah.
And they were going in about it all the time, and Richard did not give a fuck.
Did not give a fuck.
He was
his wife was like, that was a time of Quaaludes, and if you did enough coke, you'd fuck anything and send it flowers in the morning.
Yeah. She specifically said a mailbox.
So if you go online, you will see another roast where Richard Pryor is talking about another friend of his who is gay. That's a very famous celebrity that is black. And a lot of people, Aries Spears one time said, is that nigga gay? And nobody actually really caught that, but...
Because they were about to snipe Aries Spears.
Yeah, for real. But the person I'm talking about, and is the person who came on to me when I was doing an interview with them one time, is a powerful, brilliant, amazing, phenomenal black comedian known by the name of Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. That was his number 2. Like that was his man. Like,
Number two.
Paul, okay, yeah,
I believe it. Yeah.
I'm immature.
I love Paul. He's funny. He's hilarious. I spent a day with him, and there was no question that Paul Mooney makes gaydar buttons and levers go.
He does.
I
His mannerisms.
thought we all knew that. No?
Well, no,
it's just because there's a
People don't
difference between
talk about that.
mannerisms.
Yeah, but people don't talk
His
about that.
mannerisms are very.
There's a difference between mannerisms and actually being gay.
I know, but what I'm
Queen
saying
Latifah
is-
has gay mannerisms, but Queen Latifah is technically still not out the closet. Like we've all
She
known.
actually came out. She actually came out in pictures.
Yeah.
Not said it,
But
but she came out
she
pictures
did-
with her
she-
girlfriend kissing on a yacht or something like that.
But
yeah.
this is my point though. Like, there's actually almost nobody in the mainstream central like black community who's fully out and like keeps their power in the same level that Ellen keeps her power.
Right.
Sure. And Ellen, and it's like, yo, Diddy can go on Ellen with his fucking boyfriend French Montana,
Also,
but they can't
yeah.
be like we're
Can't say.
gay.
Wait.
Let's
do
bring
you
that
know-
back.
Do you know something? You know something we
All
know
that.
because
Diddy,
hold on,
Diddy
hold on,
is
hold
so
on.
bisexual.
Hold
Yeah.
on, because you spoke about Paul Mooney.
Yeah.
And a first-hand account.
Okay, I interviewed Paul Mooney and like I'm like looking him in his eye. Not only am I looking him in his eyes, but
Did he Paul Moon me?
Okay. So I'm interviewing Paul Mooney and like, I'm just like this universal alien love being, man. I'm a black man, but like I'm a person of love, so like I connect to whatever spirits, whatever.
Do you
So-
sip cups of tea when you're wearing the hat?
I haven't. Not yet. No, I gotta do that.
Are you
I
a
gotta
fan
do
of
that.
green tea?
I should sip a.
So Lipton?
40 minutes.
Not that it's any of my business.
Oh,
But so I'm at. Okay, we're at Queen and Bathurst and Bloor.
Okay.
Paul Mooney comes here like 3 years ago, and he's doing his.
Racist.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago. No, so he's like, I'm interviewing him, and he's doing a stand-up show. He did the last time he did it on Bloor, and like, so I interview him before we do a show, and like, he in the middle of the interview, he goes, "You ever fuck someone? Like, you ever fuck them?" And I was like, what do you mean, like psychologically, like, like wordplay or like, like, and he's like. He looks at me and he's like, "No, like fuck him," and like he's like, Paul is clearly dancing around and across and back and forth over the lines of heterosexuality and homosexuality and gayness, and he's like flirting with me, and he's saying this shit. I'm looking him in his face, and I'm just like, wow, a man as powerful and legendary as Paul Mooney is flirting with me. This is, I am. I haven't actually ever talked about this on camera, so I'm glad. And then this is my Kanye. Like, I don't give a motherfucker.
Oh, there's no cameras around.
Yeah. No, I don't get. This shit is on. I don't hide this. I love you, Paul. This is not negative hatred. This is just speaking of fact, just like Quincy Jones was. This is why, like, let's just talk about facts.
It's like David's
Are we
wearing
about
his
to
shoes
break
in
the
my house.
internet though?
I said this earlier, man. I'm saving you guys from the bus driver socks.
Are we about to break the internet with this?
Well, I don't know.
We'll try.
So, like, Paul Mooney is like looking me in my eyes, like flirting. Like, he's like, "You ever like fuck a man?" Like, and I was like, "What do you mean, like with like playing with his mind or whatever?" And he's like, "No, not really. Like,
Did he do that?
fuck a man."
Did
like,
he have that twitch that you just did?
Like, no,
you had a little twitch there.
no, he's like literally like looking me in the, and then he's like being like flirty and
And
weird.
suggestive.
It's mad suggestive, and the thing is though, like, for like gay people know, like there's gay people who put on a veil of like heterosexuality, and then there are points where they just drop the veil and start flaming. They're like, "Yo, let me be free and whatever."
Well,
Some of them actually were.
Do you?
Yeah, you just do you. You're like, whatever. So like, I seen Paul Mooney drop the veil, and he's looking me in my eyes, and he's like flaming a bit, and I was like, "Yo,
This is new.
this is good." I was like, "Yo, wow, this is, Paul Mooney is like straight." I fuck a lot. I know. I've had mad gay men come on to me. I know when a dude is coming on to me. Like, and the thing is, like, I'm a universal heart. Like, I've had gay people come on to me where I'm like, I thank you very much, but I'm not interested in you.
Come
like,
on to you or come on?
No, like, yeah. no semen. No semen. Not even. Gay guys who like to get cummed on, get it. I'm just not one of you. Get it, but like, yes, actually, like, try to pick me up, and I'm like, I appreciate that, and like, you do sense that like I am a loving spiritual being, but like, it has only certain few guys have actually ever kissed me, so like, no, I'm not into you, but find another gay guy who is. So Paul Mooney is coming on to me, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy!" Like a legendary black icon.
Let me ask this, because we've seen the story about Terry Crews.
Yay!
I don't like that ring.
I don't like it either. The other one was horrible.
Like trying
I'm
to
just trying stuff.
The other one,
Waterfalls. Like,
The other one works.
Bustling street.
You know what I'm talking about. Don't make me spell it out.
Darkwing, we miss you.
Yo,
Darkwing, we miss you, Darkwing.
Yo, I don't know. I'm gonna be dead. This is the most I drank in so long.
That's 3, bro.
That didn't work.
Okay.
No, but
Let me
sorry.
yes.
I'm sorry.
3 more, really?
I want to get
Last more questions, because I'm gonna be
water?
fucked. Not yet.
I want to get really real though for a second.
Okay.
Just really.
What is,
I know we've been laughing and joking and blah blah blah.
Yo, at the same, I can always get real.
I like your sock.
Yeah.
Just the one.
Yeah,
I like your sock.
Yeah.
Let me ask this. We had the whole thing with Terry Crews. With somebody coming up to him.
Shout out to Terry Crews. I love that dude,
and
man.
him being violated
Right.
in front of his wife at a party.
Yes.
Has anybody ever come up to you in your industry?
Not only that, sued and won.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He won the sexual
harassment
suit.
They did it?
Yeah.
It's already finished already?
Yeah, he won.
Okay.
Yeah.
So drunk. It's so good.
Have you ever had any unwarranted or unwanted advances to where you were like, yo,
In this
I'm not
culture of
comfortable.
sexual assault.
Multiple times.
Yeah.
Multiple times. I haven't had it. I haven't been groped. I haven't been assaulted, and I haven't been raped. I'm quite lucky that way. There's been a few incidents. The first time it really happened, it was really shitty. I was on Hanlon's Point. Maybe I was at the nude beach in Toronto.
Okay.
Maybe 3 years ago, and I was like laying there with this girl, and she knew 2 gay guys. So she was like, we're just laying down, and then she's like calling her gay dudes over. So they come over.
So you guys were naked though.
Yeah, we're all. I was naked. She was wearing a bra. She's a little more conservative. But so she had 2 gay friends who come over, and then I'm laying naked, and then she's like, hey, these are my friends, and this is my friend. So she's doing an introduction, and then I'm like laying down naked, and this gay guy looks at me, and he's like, so I'm laying down, and I was like, hey, okay, my friend is introducing me to another friend, so I will just say hello.
Right.
And I was like, okay, hi, nice to meet you. So this guy like reaches in to me, like he's like, hey, nice to meet you, and he literally like looks at my hand and then looks at my dick. And then his hand is like reaching towards my dick, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening here?" And like he like literally tries to grab at me.
Wow.
And like tries to grab my dick.
Yeah.
Just out of like, I don't know you, I don't have any sexual reality to you. Like I just feel like I can grab your dick out of nowhere.
Right.
And I was like.
And it's not a gay beach. It's not. You know what I mean? It's
It's
but
a nude
there's
beach.
etiquette on nude beach.
There's etiquette, exactly.
There
like,
has to be.
No, there's etiquette in the world. You
Yeah.
can't grab anybody's fucking genitals without
Just because.
asking,
No.
just because you're a
Well,
child.
it's
not because Trump by the
pussy.
Just because Trump said you can grab one.
Well, let me finish it quick. So I go to shake his hand just to shake his hand, and be like hello, and he's like, I'm not gonna shake your hand. I want to grab your dick. So he's literally reaching to grab my dick as I'm and I was like, holy
How
shit!
tall is he?
I'm laying down.
Laying down, he's just like,
Yeah, he just is like, no, like,
Yeah, so you're super super like
Did you
vulnerable
meet-
because you're
Yeah,
just like,
no, it's super
Did you
vulnerable.
meet Dulcim?
Yeah, you know, yeah. So,
Mr.
you're like,
Fantastic.
wow.
so like I see him like change his mind and like not just shake
You
my
see this
hand,
happen.
and then what I do is I roll over. Like you're not grabbing my dick. What the fuck? Like fuck
So
you.
he
So I
didn't even
rolled
say
over.
hello yet.
No, he didn't say hello. So I roll over, just like whoa,
And his hand went-
and then his
Right.
hand, and then his hand like touched my ass.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, and then I was just like, so I look at him, and I was like, and I look at him, and I was like, cut him, and I like, what the fuck? And then he felt my vibe, like, yeah, I think I did something wrong. So then he was like, okay,
Well,
I'm
yeah.
gonna go now. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, you should go.
Now my
So-
question to that is,
Yeah, no, I haven't been raped. I haven't been assaulted on the levels that certain people have, but I have had some violations, and I had people cross my boundaries.
I mean, like even further than that, what type of environment does somebody have to be in to where that's normal for them, to where they think everybody else will be receptive to, like, because
Well,
he went there
yeah,
with the
because
idea
Thinking it
that
was nothing.
Yeah,
No,
because
but I mean, to I mean, I'm not obviously not.
You know,
say what
but
you think. Say what
I'm
you
not a
think.
grabber, but within the gay community, and part of me, I'm sort of like, this sounds great. Like if you're just like a gay dude and you're like, what's up, we can go and like, let's go to the bathroom and suck each other off. That's cool. Like
Yeah.
I think that's
If
I
you
think that's
agree, yes.
awesome. If like
Yes.
as a thing.
if
know
you
what I mean? Like,
agree, yes.
but so I think
you gotta say
that's
hello
like
to a person first.
no,
Any
but no, but
sexuality,
no.
you gotta say hello to
no,
someone.
but there's a lot of there's like I think
There is a lot of
there's
just
signals. There's like, hey, are you down?
because a lot of it is
Type of
because
thing.
a lot of people don't want to really come out, right? So within the gay
Yeah,
community,
yeah,
there
there's
is
a
a
ton of
lot
that.
of
There's
just
secret
signals,
secret signals,
Yeah.
secret coding with what you wear and whatever. Like there's an artist. You guys are gonna say him Hater. A girl.
Hater,
A
David's
female
talking.
that I know,
Hater.
right?
Hater.
She's a
Hater,
stripper,
David's talking.
right?
Well, it's your name.
Huh?
It's your name.
I don't use names. She's a
Yeah,
stripper.
for real. I can't
No,
say
that's
names
your
either.
name.
No names.
Huh? Oh,
Go
so,
ahead.
no, it's not. So there's a stripper.
I can't say no names.
There's a
man.
stripper
can't
that I
tell
know,
you names.
right? And she has a video of an artist in the city. He's Scotian.
Oh, wow. You just narrowed it down.
I sure did.
A little bit.
No, I'm not going to say her
little
name,
bit.
but I am going to say his name.
She's Scotian, okay.
No, he's Scotian. I'm not going to say her name.
Okay.
She's my friend. The other person I don't care about. So she has a video. She calls me and my boy up. She's like, so you guys won't believe what just happened. I'm like, okay, explain. She goes, well, she's with this rapper, and they're fucking, and he takes his bracelet off his wrist and says, here, use this. And she's like, where? And then, she says, he's like, in my ass. I said,
Hold
okay.
on. Is the bracelet a bead bracelet?
Yeah. So now she's, fucking his ass.
Well, it doesn't make it gay, though.
No, he's fucking, listen.
Butt stuff.
She's fucking his ass, right, with the bracelet. And then when she's like, okay, this is like annoying now. It's kind of like not doing anything for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop. He got physically mad that she was stopping. So I'm like, what? Who is this? And she's like, his name's Lou. I'm like, oh, Lou Beads.
Who?
Oh, Lou Breeze.
You weren't going to say
I've
his
heard
name.
about that.
No, I said I was gonna say her name.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Lou
I've heard about
Beads.
that.
So I've seen him many times, and I now avoid his beats.
I've seen
I
like a
see
lot of
those
people
all the time.
I think around the time that became really big, or when he was a big artist or a known artist.
I
That
told
was-
you. Did I not tell you?
When that rumor got out there, because there was some, I can't remember what I was doing, either like booking shows or something, and someone was like, "Yo, you can't book him," and I was like, "Why?" And they're like, "Yo, we gay, yo." I'm
No,
like,
no,
yo,
but,
what is that?
no, but
crazy?
he's
You
the
know what's
last
crazy?
of a dying bead.
Now, I just find it funny that
Oh my god!
he became like
Yo, you know what's funny? Though? You know what's funny?
Yes!
You know what's funny?
Yes!
The craziest thing is,
Dude, I got you, dog. Dog. Yo, get it in the ass. Yo, son, get the beads, though. Get it. Fuck the haters. Yo, I'm a pussy. Yo, dog, I'm gonna set records for pussy eating. I don't care. I have 2 Jamaican parents. I don't care. I love to eat pussy. I don't care. Fuck you. It's power. If you think Bowcat and Nyampus makes you weak. You don't understand my life. And
Yo, you guys don't understand. He was
happy.
He's so passionate about it. His voice cracked.
For real, I'm a Jamaican. I love to eat pussy. I love to eat pussy. Yo,
Speaking of crack, let's get back to Lou Breeze.
yeah, for real. On some real
There's
shit.
one guest we'll never have on the show.
I just found it actually hilarious that he do what you want, dude.
Do what you want.
The
Do what
fact
you
that-
want. I
the fact that he's
respect.
like-
I have respect for you. Lou.
He grabbed her
Get it,
hand
get it.
and tried to force her
No, that's not
to
cool.
keep fucking him in the ass
But
with the
again,
beat.
but again, that's his preference.
But again.
But again, you keep saying but.
But.
In the but. So,
Ya basta.
Yeah.
But
that's his
God,
preference.
this
But
is a
if
man.
she's not about it, if the person you're with isn't about it, don't force
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
No.
No,
that's,
it's-
but I'm saying that's his preference.
Never
No,
force.
you said but.
I did.
But what is that?
Unfortunately.
As a Jamaican,
Never force.
you are
Yes,
Jamaican.
yes.
How does that come across to
even-
family, people?
Yo,
around
I'm
you?
gonna- okay, I'm so glad you said that.
Before that, your
But
parents.
hold that.
bef-
Yeah.
Your parents. What were their first thoughts when you said, "Okay,
I'm doing porn"?
I'm gonna be super real and try to be short about it. My mom was cool with it because actually I had a uncle that was murdered on Eglinton in a dance hall in like a reggae. I met this uncle when I was 3 years old. You know, like mad love and peace to his spirit. Like he's still alive with our family, but like, so my mom, like when I got into music, my mom was like, "Yo, music is like, yo, don't get into music. It's dangerous."
Right.
Like, cause my family literally had like
A life taken.
Yeah, like a life taken in a dance hall reggae thing in the 70s. So like in like 1979, there's some people in Toronto who still be like, "Yo, I knew your uncle." Like
Right.
I see some people like, "Yo, I know." So like when it's really weird. Like so that happened when I got into music, did hip hop 20 years, whatever. I'm into rap. I was like, So then in the third,
Just hip hop.
20 years.
She-
20
yeah.
years. 20 years. No big deal.
no big deal, whatever.
Now I'm in porn and
Yeah, but
Not to mention
but-
you put out your own vinyl.
Yeah, and
I
things
give
like
you
that.
props
Yeah,
for that,
yes.
'cause-
No,
Yeah.
not
So, but the thing is, like, when I told my mom in my third,
hold that thought.
yeah,
Let's do this.
Look at his face. Look at his face.
no, I have them so much drunker.
It's a shark club.
You have done so much drunker.
It's a shark club.
No, this is the drunkest I've been in a long time.
Well,
To
it's
vinyl.
the shark club.
You guys
Or
are
butt,
great.
butt.
You guys are great.
But,
Two-
but.
Great interview. I tried to circumvent that.
Trace has said but way too many times today.
What's on your mind, Trace?
But.
So I mean, but to finish your question, like when I told my mom when I was 35, like, "Hey, I want to get into porn," she was like, "Oh, you want to get into porn? She's like, just be safe. Like it's less dangerous than music is. Like less people die in." No, my mom.
No, I
was-
know, yeah.
But that's
But
like
if
that's
you
like
think
a
about
not
it,
a thing
Fair,
for like.
but yeah.
But if
You
you think about it,
you
yeah,
think it would
porn
be
is
a-
kind of like actually more safe than hip hop or music. Like, in
I've
a
I've
certain
always
level.
been very,
Very safe.
very interested in porn, and
There's a future for you. I'm gonna say something that I super believe.
I know.
There's a porn star in
Oh,
everybody. Everybody has an inner porn
From that.
star, and not everybody lets it out, but everybody has an.
I've always been very, very interested in
Hold
this.
that.
Like a
You gotta say it.
plug it in, plug it in,
Okay.
plug it in, plug it in.
Let me
You have the charger in, right?
let me ask.
Okay. So once
Ask questions.
let me ask
'cause,
this
like, I'm
question.
so drunk.
Because I
No,
took-
no,
I need
Okay,
to
like
be
even
the best
family
answer.
wise, family, Jamaican community. How do
Oh
they
yeah, I'm
take
so
you?
glad. Yeah, so I told my mom. My mom's cool with it. She's like, just be safe. You wear condoms. You haven't had any kids. Just be safe, and
Right.
it's cool. I'm good with it. Because I have an older brother who is also a stripper. He's also he doesn't strip anymore. This was a career from like a long time ago.
The proper term is ripper.
Really? Is it? Well, actually,
That's sundry terms.
Well, technically, guys would do the ripper.
yeah, I've done that. I did. I started it in like 2004. I did it in Fort McMurray and in Calgary. And
Fort McMurray, how much fucking money did you make in Fort McMurray?
$250 in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Ripping my pants off to women who were clawing my thighs and ass and waist. So that's when I was like, this is the best job in the world.
Yeah.
Honestly.
You went from being a musician is the best job in the world. Now, being a ripper is the best
No, he
job in
said
the
coming up, growing.
Pause.
Musician was at 11. He was like, "Yo, that's the shit. That's the shit I want to do because you can fuck the person in every city."
Yeah.
And then he learned porn is the shit.
No, they
Porn,
learned stripping is a shit, then porn is a shit.
Exactly. And like music is the middleman. Get out of the way, music. You're fucking slowing shit down. I want to fuck.
Do you not have a shirt that says "Born for Porn"?
That's a
I'm gonna make you one. I'm gonna make you one.
I don't have the shirt.
I'm gonna make you one. I'm gonna make you one. I'm gonna make you one.
I don't.
Is the second one? No, he has another shirt on.
This is the other shirt that I got at a Wu-Tang thing, but like this is like the other half of my heart. I thought I had my Brazzers shirt that I won. I had a Brazzers shirt I was wearing yesterday. I got it from Nicolette Shea for showing her my dick. And if you don't know who Nicolette Shea is, when you type that in and look at the screen, you will be happy I said the words to you, Nicolette Shea.
Not a huge Brazzers fan, but that's cool.
No. Brazzers.
Everybody's got their sites. Everybody's got their specific sites.
Brazzers is kind of like the Universal and like the Microsoft of porn.
It's the now like.
This was like the main like.
Brazzers is
porn.
It's
porn girls and like porn.
Yeah, but like Brazzers, I don't want to disrespect them because I respect everybody.
One of my favorites right now is Skin.
Yeah, let's talk about porn stars. One of my
favorites right now is Skin Diamond.
Skin Diamond, she's hot, she's fly, she's awesome. And
tell me when you fuck her.
I want you to see it.
What happened?
I want you to see it. But I'm starting in Toronto because Toronto has so many beautiful, amazing women that are undersexed and underfucked,
undersexed,
and underloved.
I got it.
Underloved. So that's what
they have been untapped,
undersexed,
underfucked,
underloved. Exactly. And I don't feel if I moved to America, then I would have to fuck the way they fuck in the States, and I would just be a dick for hire, and I couldn't bring my love and passion or whatever. I couldn't bring any of my vibe.
But you may be.
So that's why I want to be in Toronto and just start a new sexual revolution.
Let me ask this, because I saw this. I read the Now magazine.
Yes. Yeah. Go
every week.
Go
so I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yeah. Bring it.
Okay. So there was a body issue.
Yes.
Right.
Bring it. I want to talk to it.
I saw it. I saw your name. I saw the government. I was like, it's coming up on the show soon. Got to bring this up. So there's a body issue. Now magazine, Toronto. It's a free weekly. They have every year a body issue where 10 people are posing naked.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? So, it's kind of self-explanatory. And, and there was a comment from our friend here, and I want to read it out, and I want you to expand on it. Okay? So...
and I'm drunk. I'm
so this is from the body issue. This came out the week after.
Yeah, I was so vexed.
So it says, I just read your love your body issue. I have mixed feelings about it.
Yes.
First, thank you for continuing to educate people about their fundamental rights of our bodies and each person's intimate needs.
Yes.
I always say that sexual rights are the civil rights of the 21st century.
It's
Thank you for covering a strong black woman, and she was fine too.
Yeah, she was fine.
Now, the not so good news. I was disappointed not to see any black men featured.
None.
There wasn't one man of color, period. No indigenous men, no Asian men, no South Asian men, no Latino men.
None.
8 out of 10 of your courageous models are white or could easily pass for white.
White women.
And one of the two who are not white is half white, half Asian. Yep. I used to love your magazine occasionally, I still do, but how the fuck can I still work for how the fuck can I love the work of a publication that acts like it doesn't love my body or my existence?
That's weird, especially from a Toronto publication and the way that Toronto was so diversified.
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
No way that should happen.
So here's my question.
Talk to me.
So here's my question.
I had to write into them. I was like, I worked for you.
Yeah,
you mother. And the thing is, they had 10.
I didn't know that.
The thing, I used to work. I got them a RZA interview. I got them a Nas interview. I got Now magazine so many classic interviews, classic hip hop legends. I tried to get them a Lil Wayne interview. I tried to get them a Drake interview. They're like, I don't think so. I'm like, I tried to get you a Drake interview when you still could when Drake was small enough to still talk to motherfuckers.
Now, let me ask this though. With that being said, do you think it was a slight to you personally, or just an overall oversight moment by them?
It's an oversight by the general media.
Let's asking our guests.
It is honestly a general oversight. Like these motherfuckers, like.
Is that like an H&M shit?
That's a good parallel.
That's
like,
is
it?
That's
it could be
that's fine. That's
business
I mean,
wise,
it's not
they don't have
exactly-
somebody to actually vet it to be like,
that
you know what?
doesn't
No,
make
we
any
do
sense.
need
That
diversification.
shit right there doesn't make any sense that it got to publication.
That
Yeah,
that makes
But they
sense.
had nobody there to say.
Respect.
Doesn't matter what
Respect.
color you are, that somebody would have seen that and been like,
That doesn't make no sense.
this is not.
At that point,
Totally.
But for Now Magazine, it's like, okay, we're casting.
They celebrate
Right?
diversity.
No, but we're
On a regular
casting.
basis.
Totally.
But we're casting, right? Maybe it's down to the fact that maybe some people didn't show up.
Well,
It could be that.
I don't know, man. Like, I worked there. And, like, the thing is, I was like, yo, you have 10 people.
Yeah.
One, like, the person you put on the color is a black woman.
Right.
Well, clearly African descendant black woman.
Right.
And then the other 9 people, like, literally 8 of them are white people. And then 1 of them is half white, half Asian. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
But the cover was an African woman?
But the cover was an African
So they
woman.
use that
So
to draw you in.
To draw you in. I look at it and I'm like, look at this black woman. She's beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. No black man, no Latin man, no fucking South. I was like,
Yeah. So they use that. They use that to draw you in.
to draw you in. And I was like, yo,
They use that to draw you in.
to draw you in to be like, oh, we're about diversity and
Yeah.
we're about, And I was
Did
like,
you get
Okay.
that vibe when you worked there?
when I worked there, like, they would give me props sometimes, but then sometimes they would be like, we're not listening or hearing anything you say or do.
But first of all,
But then when we need to,
That's when they do it.
when we need to look like we're divided, when we're diverse,
Diversified.
we're gonna
Call
here's Addie Stewart, the
Yeah.
black male writer, hip hop dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
then-
I'm gonna bring it back to a question. I'm gonna bring it back to a comment.
Yeah, like for real. Like if
I'll bring it back
if
to a
it's
comment that
straight up.
you made just a little earlier. That you tried to bring him a Drake interview.
I tried to bring them a Drake interview years ago.
When
What
Drake
year
was
was that?
small enough.
When Drake was small enough to do it.
Okay, no. When you said when Drake was small enough to still talk to, all right? You could call you right now yourself could hit him up and he'll grant you an interview.
That would be
Guaranteed.
dope. That would be
Guaranteed.
dope.
Because the way Drake looks
And
at
I would not
Hey! Because the way Drake looks at certain people in this city, he's
No.
not turning
straight up.
his nose down at certain
Yeah.
people in the city. He will listen and say, "Oh, MindBender
And that's
wants
real.
to,"
And
because
that's
he's
real.
already
It's
he's
not
already
MindBender.
mentioned
Yeah.
he's already mentioned your name in a few different clips for interviews, right? Within the recent years.
And what's
real.
crazy?
Right?
Crazy is he was in a Rich Kid video.
Yeah.
Rich Kid was
On the show?
No,
Yeah.
not last
2 weeks.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Oh, Rich Red was here 2 weeks ago?
No, not here at Max.
At Max.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Yeah, on our show.
Well, the other.
Right here.
The other studio.
Right here. Right here.
Other.
Yo, Rich Kid is the sickest. Yo, I fucking love
No,
this beat.
that video was dope. He's a dope guy.
He's
I saw
hilarious.
Rich Kid. I saw Rich Kid at the J Electronica show, and Rich Kid. I'm sorry, I'm drunk, so I'm gonna bring it up. I'm sorry. Rich Kid had a sex tape. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Yo, Rich!
I had to bring it up because it was
Psych.
a major
Psych.
moment. It was a major moment in Toronto, like Toronto history. I'm sorry, Rich. I'm sorry.
Wow.
I'm
Anybody
sorry.
who loves Rich Kid.
Yo, why couldn't we have the interviews in reverse?
Yo.
Do your
Yo,
Google.
why can't we have the interviews in reverse?
Yo,
you should have had
hold on.
MindBender on
Hold on,
first,
hold on,
and
hold
then
on.
Rich.
Hold on. Let me just say this. Rich Kid, we love you.
I love you,
Please,
Rich.
You have to come back.
And explain
Season
this.
3, Season 4, come through.
No, but I mean, he's moved on. It's just a years ago.
We got some questions.
He's a family man.
Asking
He's
all them
moved on.
questions. Asking all them questions.
He's a family man. He's moved on like this. But like, I wanted to get to the point where people are allowed to be
Themselves.
the sexual beings that they are, and not to be judged for individual moments of freedom.
Listen, Kim's life propelled forward because of her Ray J moment.
Yes.
I would like to talk about something.
Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. Guys,
We got to
I'm
I know I
so
talked about
drunk.
socks, but
Hold
like,
on.
Take this.
Hold on.
I'm
This is
so
this is
drunk.
the last shot. This is the last shot.
Is it? I'm
No,
so
no,
drunk.
One more after this.
No.
Guys, I'm
No,
so
no.
drunk. Every minute's drunk in a long time.
But yeah, so.
no, but I mean,
Would you like that? Would you like that?
I'm
ties
so
into,
drunk. Ask me questions because I don't know what I'm
ties
gonna
into what we were
say.
talking about.
I don't know. I'm drunk.
I want to
sorry.
talk about Colton Bushi.
Yeah, Colton.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. First of all, I need to understand this. I need to understand this.
Explain what it is.
No, wait. Yeah.
Drink some water, man.
I need to understand this one
man.
point.
Drink some water.
After you explain what it is, I got one question right off the top. So explain the whole situation with Colton.
Okay. He's 22 years old.
Right.
He's going out. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
Going out with some friends. They had a flat tire. Pulled over. This is in Saskatchewan. Rural Saskatchewan.
Right.
Pulls over. Goes up to the closest house to be like, can I get some help? Can I use your phone? Whatever. Who knows what happens
At that moment.
between that time. Man had a handgun. For a farmer, this is rural Saskatchewan, had a handgun. The fuck are you doing with a handgun?
Right.
Man got,
You alright?
the kid got shot.
Yeah, I'm good.
The kid got shot in the face.
Shot in the face.
Shot in the face.
No.
Just got acquitted of all charges.
Yeah.
And this
What was the reasoning?
This is rural Saskatchewan. You can't throw a fucking pebble without hitting an indigenous person.
First of all,
Yeah, it's true.
and it was an all-white jury.
First of all, I went to.
Oh, wait, jury.
Trace.
I used to be.
Yeah, put that. Pour that around with it.
Yeah. I used to be a corporate trainer for Eastside Marios. Okay, so I go from new location around the country, right, and train the floor staff, right. I went to Saskatchewan. I went to Saskatoon.
I've been there many times.
Okay?
Yeah.
In Saskatoon, coming out of the airport, me and two other guys, right.
Sorry.
I was denied entry into a cab.
Denied entry into what?
The cab driver said he's not taking me because I'm black.
What?
And I'm like, well,
Wait, what
I
year
go,
is this?
This was
I mean,
like
that doesn't matter.
2000.
In your life, it shouldn't matter, but like
right?
2003, wow.
I go, well, you could either take me and the other two gentlemen to where we have to go, or you cannot move your cab for the rest of the day because I will sit on the fucking hood of your car. He goes,
Nice.
okay, fine. I go, thank you, motherfucker,
work,
and we're not
good
paying
work,
you
for
for your disrespect. And like when he took us to where we're going, we're like, and we're not paying you for your disrespect. And I told everybody to get the fuck out the car, don't pay him a dime, and we walked out.
Nice.
Because I don't
It is
deal with that
what it is,
bullshit,
yeah.
right? But that's Saskatchewan, right? And it's probably never going to change. People talk about the Deep South,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Talk
Saskatchewan's
about
already
Yeah,
talk
man.
about mid Canada.
But it's
and worse.
majority indigenous.
It is.
Yep.
And
It
they
is.
them all.
Now, with this whole situation, right? After her son was shot in the face, RCMP went to her mother's house.
This is like
Escalating on top of that.
on top of
Went to his mother's house to tell him that they just shot her son in the face, right? And now they barged into her home, search her home,
No warrant.
no warrant,
Search her
No
home.
right?
warrant.
And then they're saying, you've been drinking. Let me smell your breath. First
I
of all,
heard it just for.
I'm in your house. You're in my house.
Even if
I'm
I'm drinking,
at
it doesn't
home.
even matter.
So I'm at home.
I was nowhere near what happened in the first place. So what does it even matter if I'm drinking?
I'm at home.
Exactly.
I don't
I'm
understand this
chilling.
whole situation. It's so
So
fucked
they
up.
went to her house and treated her like she was the aggressive.
Yeah, because after something like that happens, something like that happens, they know the law. They know that they have to cover their tracks. Let me find something that I can pin on you to distract all the other shit that happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We know this. It's 2018.
And
But
this
they
is,
didn't find
they
it.
didn't find shit.
That's
And the
the-
fact
that's
is,
the problem.
the all-white jury acquitted the white.
All-white jury in a fucking jurisdiction that is full of native people.
And isn't the jury supposed to be
Members of
peers?
her peers.
Yeah.
Well, no, it is, and actually, in reality, it is a jury of the murderer's peers.
That's-
It's not a jury of the
Yeah.
of the person,
Victims.
the
It's
victim's
of
peers.
the-
It's a jury of the murderous peers. So there's a downfall.
And a handgun. A handgun.
Handgun, yeah.
Handgun.
Yeah.
How close do you have to be to shoot somebody in the head with a fucking handgun?
That's true. In the face.
Yeah. In the face.
Oh,
No.
In the face.
Yo.
You don't shoot somebody from afar.
No.
Handguns are not fucking accurate.
Okay.
You don't shoot somebody in the
So you're right here. He knocked on the door and you pop the
Yeah.
trigger.
Fine,
Truly.
fine. You got a shotgun, you're a farmer, fine. From afar, like you don't know what the fuck's rolling up on you, fine. That's not what happened.
How do you feel about this? Because you are half native,
Mhm.
and usually you always hear us talking about the blackness
Mhm.
and everything happening in the States. So this is Canada, and this is native.
Yeah.
And I think natives get it worse than the black
Yeah,
people in,
yeah, yeah.
in Canada.
Yeah.
It's, I'd say, we still get hated on as black people
yes.
here,
Mhm.
but we don't get hate like
The way the
Not,
natives
not,
don't.
not the same way.
So
No,
how
it's a
do you
different
take
struggle.
this? How do you take this?
It's never changed. As much as fucking Justin
Mm.
wants to like
Mhm.
make his speeches and like
True
Uh,
though.
yeah,
True, though.
reconciliation, that shit hasn't happened.
Right,
Has never happened.
right.
And like it's
It sounds good.
it's a very
pointing
it's a
it out.
very similar thing, but it's so different. You know what I mean? Like, cause we're here.
Right,
This is where we are here.
right.
This is like everyone else is on our land, and that's why like people who still like tag, this is native land.
Yeah,
That's
The funny
That's
part is
real.
in the song, our home and native land.
Yeah.
They say
and they
in
they don't pay attention to the lyrics that they sing.
And we're changing.
double entendre.
And we're changing
It's a
the
double
fucking
entendre.
lyrics.
They make it think
No,
like,
no, but
we
here's
are
the
native
joke.
here,
Did
but
you
it's
not
actually
hear?
native
So
land.
they changed the lyrics to make it
Gender
not
neutral.
gender neutral, right? But the original lyrics were gender neutral. So 1908,
Yeah,
the song was actually written, and then 1919 they changed the lyrics,
What
right?
was the original song? I know.
So the original was
Thou dost
Thou dost us.
It was Christian.
Thou
Yeah.
dost
Yeah.
us,
Yeah.
right? And the other one was thy sons. So in 1919 they changed it to thy son,
And
right?
They just changed it.
and they
to-
changed it to us, back to us.
Back to us.
So now they changed it back to the original, and whoever's getting credit for the change,
like it wasn't already done.
right? But they don't pay attention to, because a lot of the natives are disenfranchised in this country,
Absolutely.
Definitely.
because they have been pushed into a section of the land that hasn't been
An actual
developed.
reserve. The reserves are ghettos.
Yeah,
Oh,
Or the American
Nunavut
ghettos.
is brutal.
Yeah.
You have been pushed into a situation where
No, but we have in Canada, we have land that doesn't have water.
yeah,
Like reserves that don't have water.
yeah,
The basic human right, contrary to the fucking CEO of Nestle,
right,
basic human right
yeah,
of water.
yeah,
Water.
yeah,
And it's because it's for the indigenous people that are kind of like actually kind of seen on a level lower than actual black people or the lowest people in the economic stratosphere. Like people are like, well, you know, we don't really care about indigenous people and we don't care about the reserves. So we're not going to really talk about the fact that they don't have basic water or basic standards that like the cities have.
Right.
But the fucking reservations actually are struggling for basic fucking bread and water and basic stuff. Like they actually, I have seen some pictures and I'm like, this is horrible. Like, yo, and it's like 2018
This is why I love like a group like Tribe Called Red, because they actually help out back. They go back, they
Last
give
shot.
back, they help out, right? And it shouldn't be left up to.
They're the-
It shouldn't be left up to the
They're
artist.
one of the only ones like
Mike
for
Show.
real, they're like,
Thank you for tuning in.
Maestro
Jack.
stood in.
Maestro.
Maestro! Yo! Stro, I love you.
Yo,
Yo.
I'm going live just for the end, and we're gonna do a little something
Yo,
after. We're on the last shot. We're on the last shot.
Last shot, last
Last
shot.
Shut up.
But I'm gonna.
Guys, I'm
gonna
so
record a little after this.
drunk.
So stay with me.
You made it to the
Welcome to the shot club.
You made it to the end.
I wasn't sure if I
My
could make
man.
it.
My
No,
man.
This was for Maestro Fresh West.
Yes.
And
To the Godfather.
To the
Fresh
Godfather. Canadian hip hop. Canadian hip hop is the future.
bye.
Hi, Jack.
Yo, guys, I used to cipher with Maestro.
Covington was
Like,
one.
I haven't made a song with Maestro. I hope we make a song. We'll see.
Let me say this. Hold on.
I used to cipher with Maestro. Whenever we see each other, we spit verses at each other. and like I would blow his brain with a verse, and he would blow my brain with a verse, and it would be amazing.
Mind brainer.
Yo,
mind blasting.
Because he's twisted right now.
you guys are
a mind stroke. Yo, I'm gonna put this on blast.
You got a mind stroke track.
Ask me questions because I'm so drunk right now. You're gonna get something.
I'm gonna put you on blast right now.
Do it.
Because I have to. I gotta keep it real. You kept it real.
Do it. Go in.
I sent MindBender a demo 5 years ago.
I know. I owe you. I'm an asshole. Trace motivate. I owe
getting this man in the studio.
But the thing is, you sent me when I started transitioning into porn, and I was like,
that's exactly what it is.
It's hard.
No. Trace.
He's gonna blame it on the vajayjay.
It's so real though.
Trace, you know that though. Trace, you know that because MindBender and I.
That's his profession.
Yo, Trace.
That's 9 to 5. That's 9 to 5, B.
No, it's past 9 to 5 hours.
After.
It's not past 9 to 5 hours because me and MindBender.
All I want to do is fuck though. All I
No.
I am an
Stop this.
I'm an infomaniac though.
He said it was a 9 to 5.
No.
9 to 5.
Brethren.
No. Listen. MindBender and I actually worked on an album together, okay? And mid-project, MindBender was like, yo, we got studio time. We're going to be at the studio for like 7 o'clock.
It's a 9 to 5.
He's like, cool. We're in the studio not 7 o'clock. And it's like, yo, where the hell is MindBender? So we're in the middle of a track.
Is this with Justin?
Yeah, we're in the middle of a track, right? In the middle of the track, and MindBender's not there. And he rolls in like an hour, 2 hours late. He's like, oh, sorry, man, I was busy. And he wouldn't tell us why he was busy.
He said he was busy.
Yeah, he wouldn't tell us why he was busy.
He was
and then, like,
busy.
After like 2 weeks of like, okay, yo, Bender, we're going to be at the studio?
I'm fine.
He's like, nah, I can't make it this week. Okay, cool, we postpone. 3 weeks of postponing, he's like, okay, let's schedule it this. So he comes in late again. He's like, oh, man, sorry, man. I've been doing porn, and it's been taking up my time. And I'm like, the fuck?
I am actually a porn star.
I love the fact that he didn't say he's in the porn industry. He said specifically, I'm a porn star.
I really am on a level.
Give them that
it's just real. Like, I may be the LeBron James of porn. Like, just on another level.
Which way are you, LeBron? Is it the stats? Or is it the championships?
Well,
or the overall skill?
Or crybaby of porn.
Well,
do you have a new hairline? Your old hairline?
No, I laugh at him because my hair actually doesn't grow good. My hair doesn't grow good. I used to have dreads, but I big you up, LeBron, because you.
I laugh at LeBron too.
Your hair fucks.
None of our hair grows good.
But the thing is, let me make this point though. This is actually your really important point. No matter how much of a superstar you are, there is a weakness.
Yes.
Always.
No one is perfect. Like Michael Jordan is a phenomenal basketball player, but he's not really good. I think I'm really drunk right now, but I think he's not that good of a people person.
That's true.
So
he's not a dickhead.
Jordan.
And what?
When he's talking, he watched
Let me get it.
What's his
Let me get it.
Fly With Me?
Yeah.
If you watch it, he's like, he talks so slow. My brother's like, I think he's actually autistic.
I have it.
That's the thing.
If you watch it, he's autistic. Because if you look at autistic people, they focus on one thing. They're great at it.
That's it.
Jordan is, but he doesn't know how to work.
Let me get it.
Exactly like LeBron. LeBron is one of the best phenomenal basketball players of all time. But like LeBron, his hair is.
See, here's the thing with LeBron that's killing me.
His hair is gone.
LeBron's hairline keeps getting more and more fucked up.
Hold on.
And no matter how much money he has,
keep going.
Okay, his money is long. Like his money is so long, and his hairline is so short.
I want to say A, but there's no liquor left.
With that last alarm, that is the end.
That's the last alarm. Just to finish off the show.
That is the end of the show.
Is it the end of No.
Tell them what
it can't be done. I got more. There's so much more to say. Yo,
next season.
Next season. You guys gotta. You guys can't get all of MindBender.
This isn't even the beginning. I started, but I got more to tell you. Toronto is the center of sex and porn and hip hop and everything. Art. Period. This is the fucking center. These are the fucking awesomest dudes. We're gonna take Toronto and hip hop to places and porn to places that's never been.
And podcasts.
And podcast to places that's never been in all of human history.
Let me say this.
Porncast.
Let me say this. Let me say this.
I have this horrible. You do this horrible.
Yo, you should do porncast.
Yo.
Porncast.
Why are we giving this shit away for free? Oh my god.
Sponsored by the show.
You started it.
No, but
That shit didn't happen. That shit didn't happen.
But they also got to hear Weird Science. When you hear
Weird Science album coming soon.
Genius. 2018 summer, I want the
Weird Science album coming
That's a
soon.
wicked concept. I love that movie.
Yo, exactly. But we got to put it out before fucking Hollywood remakes it.
If you even think about it,
We were ahead of our
in
time.
today's
Yeah,
age,
okay.
the dolls that they have now,
They haven't done a Weird Science.
Yeah, I want to talk about that shit.
Hold on, guys.
We didn't even talk about
Let's
sex
do
dolls.
I know sex dolls is so real.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's keep this shit running.
We're gonna
Let's
keep
do
this
this
shit
horrible
running.
shit right here.
We're gonna keep the shit running.
awful.
Make sure you
But we're
follow
gonna do it.
us.
give another 15 minutes.
No, why?
We're not finishing right now. We're giving it another 15 minutes. David, 15 minutes. Set up the time. 15 minutes.
15 more minutes.
We
Okay.
were giving people 15 more minutes.
15 more minutes. Guys, let's go crazy. I'm so drunk.
Okay, no.
I'm fucked right
Sex
now.
dolls.
I'm fucked.
Go.
Hold on.
Dave.
Yes.
Say what you want to say. Hold on.
I gotta say this. YouTube.com. Welcome to the Shot Club. Please follow, subscribe, like, share, comment. Let's get this shit up because things are changing, B.
Straight up.
Some things are happening
No
and they're
shots.
changing.
No shots.
No more shots
Okay.
left.
Okay, yo.
There's nothing left in the clip.
Yo.
I'm so.
Alright,
I haven't
sex
been.
dolls.
Sorry.
I haven't been this drunk.
I gotta do that. I gotta do it. Sorry, I gotta do it. Things are changing.
Can we do this
Let's keep
afterwards?
moving. We'll do that
Wait,
afterwards.
wait,
We got 15 minutes.
Can we do this
Let's
afterwards?
take 15 minutes.
Subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube.
Subscribe to the YouTube. Listen to Trey Smarter.
Where can they find me? Welcome to the Shot Club.
I'm too. Welcome to the Shot Club. I'm
Podcast.
so drunk.
And let me get this. Let me
Just
get this.
I'm-
Also, MindBender will be finishing the demo that I sent him 5 years ago.
I owe. No, Trace. I owe you a verse, dog. I really
No,
do.
it's not a
and-
verse. It's a chorus.
Okay.
Truthfully,
You know what? You know what?
you owe us all of us.
But
And welcome to the Shot Club.
I wanted to
I
tell
got
you.
like
honestly.
7 verses from
Yeah,
him.
I had to do it. I had to do it. I
Yeah,
had to do it.
no,
My
no,
project.
You're allowed to do it. The thing is, you approached me right when I was transitioning
I know,
into
I know.
porn, so I was like, I don't rap as
You were
much.
transporting.
And then
Transporting.
I was transporting. I really was.
I'm a transporter. I'm a transporter. I can do it.
Yo, bro, get
I'm
a shot.
transforming into my final form on some fucking shit like, yo, and my final form is a porn star that has never been done in Canadian hip hop history.
This is a thing.
There's only like 10 people in hip
You
hop
lost
history.
your air virginity.
There's only
That's one of them.
there's only like 10 people in hip hop history that actually are on the path that I'm on. There's Too Short, Funk Dubious,
Yeah.
who have actually rapped and been on camera fucking people. Actually done rap and porn.
fucking in the same.
And fucking. Okay,
Actually,
Too Short's
that
done
make me
porn.
think. Remember when Snoop Dogg had his porn, Doggy Style?
Yes, but
and G-Unit had their porn.
Yes, but they only
Lloyd Banks,
produced.
actually.
They
Only Lloyd
produced it. They
Banks.
produced
Yeah.
it. Snoop has never fucked on camera, but he
You say-
invested in
No, he didn't
porn.
fuck, but he came in the.
Yeah, he
Did a video, and while
smoked-
people fucked while he was doing his video.
He set up the porn and then he walked through smoking a blunt.
Yo,
That's
yeah,
cool.
see,
Like,
here's
but
a
Snoop
joke,
has
here's a
never
joke.
fucked on camera.
You know Justin. You know Drew Frey's like in his mind.
Oh,
just-
we're doing a thing. We're sponsoring one of his. We're doing a contest.
Okay, so Drew Frey is like really out there.
The penny raider.
No, Drew Frey is really out there, like out there, like he pitched for a video for a song me and him did, right? It was actually
I was there
for
when this
you,
was recorded.
okay? So
I was there when this was recorded.
he was there when we recorded the song.
We were
right? drunk as fuck, right? It's called
Old Drew Frey, by the way.
It's called
Old
Get
Drew
Yourself
Frey.
Together, right? And this was the concept of the video.
Tell me.
I'm sitting on the edge of the bed, okay? And I'm talking about the girl. I'm singing the lyrics, talking about the girl who's telling me to get ready by a certain time, and we're going to go out and do whatever, right?
Sounds good.
Part of the video, his part of the video was,
In the cab.
we're in the car, or in my car, whatever, right? and he's stealing my car from the outside. So he's taking the tires and all this shit off, the doors and all this whatever, and we don't fucking know what's going on because, right, we're so engulfed in what's happening inside the car, right? Justin kind of moved it from, because taking the car apart was just too much, right? And I'm like, you're not taking my car apart, right? To putting it on the bed. So I'm sitting on the bed, and they wanted me to do this. I'm like, no, let's give it to MindBender because he's already doing this anyways, right? To fuck a fat girl on the bed, right? Specifically a fat girl.
Yo, I like big women sometimes.
Fluffy.
Whether it
And actually, it is fluffy. Fluffy sounds way better, and I like fluffy.
So I don't
girl
care.
that fluffy.
If we have chemistry, it's all good. I don't care. If
So that's what
care.
actually, and he wanted to submit it to. He wanted to submit this song to Pornhub, right? And have Get Yourself Together featuring MindBender fucking a fluffy girl on the bed.
I like bigger women.
But where was MindBender when this happened?
Yeah,
fucking somebody.
I know they didn't call me.
You guys had the cameras in the wrong place.
We had the cameras in the wrong place, bro.
Let me say this. This is very enterprising young man who's been innovating since the 90s. Doing his thing. So you have to give him leeway. What up, old man 80s, Lost Info, Future Wave, what up? Respond to my texts, mother.
Anyway. Two words. Just say something.
Future Wave, I love you. You know.
Okay, no.
But Trace, I owe you a verse in 2000.
No.
In 2018.
Listen.
No. On camera. I will record a verse for Trace Motivate in 2018. I swear to God, this is a good hip-hop human being. It wasn't anything personal. It was just, he approached me right when I was actually transitioning from hip-hop. And I was like, I literally was transporting, and I was like, yo, brethren, I love your spirit in hip-hop, but I'm actually doing kind of sex work, so... Like, it's a little... It takes
the fact that he said sex work?
It takes me a little longer to come up with a verse. But there will... Before the end of the year, I will get a song done with this man. I appreciate it. That's on camera. And I'm a man of my word.
And I want to say... before we go, because we've been drinking a lot, I want to say before we forget.
Shout out to Jim Beam, and also shout out to Ray Nephew. Ray Nephew. I was in Jamaica and we drove through the Appleton rum. So big up to just Ray Nephew.
Before we get into all the shout outs, these modern sex dolls.
Let's talk about that. We have to talk about that.
Can I say this
Is $2,000 worth these modern sex dolls?
Before I forget.
No, can we just talk about this?
No, I just want to make sure before my camera goes out, if anything. Thank you for coming through. We really appreciate it.
This is the beginning. No, we have to do a sequel because you got me the perfect amount of drunk. I don't know what I'm saying, but I feel good saying it. And this is a good place. We're gonna do a second in a couple months. There's gonna be. I had sex today. I had sex yesterday.
Let that camera know you had sex.
He's gonna have sex tonight. You calling the lady?
I don't like to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it. I'm drunk. We set up plans to make love tonight.
Me too.
I love.
Okay,
you're part of the
I know.
Are you part of the Me Too clique?
Oh shit! And now we're back to live.
Okay, no. Are they worth it?
Okay, it's a super like.
Are they worth it?
What is that? Yo, it's really like a really pivotal thing right now.
Pivotal.
Like men with sex doll, because women have had dildos and vibrators forever and constantly. So like women have had that, and they're cool with when women are like, yo, I'm pissed off at men. I don't need a man. I need a dildo.
I see girls comment on that like, oh, you like sex doll, blah blah blah. Like,
they're mad.
I'm like,
it's like don't have dildos
it's a real right now is a super transformative time in the realm of sexuality, because with sex doll, I'm gonna just put it on camera and I'm drunk, so I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna speak from my heart. Like, people are gonna have to find out their morality.
Right.
Like how they feel about, like, why are you having sex? What do you need? Do you need a physical body that you give your energy to
That's a better
that
question.
doesn't like that is just following you, or just is like your slave, or your like is just your submissive? Or do you want somebody to just give your energy to, that you're like, I control you and I dominate you or whatever, so you have a sex doll and you're like, I don't need humans anymore? Because we're at the point where people are like, they're going to start being like, I don't know if I need human beings to satisfy my sexual desire.
I think
I can get it from robots and dolls and websites.
I think
like it's a crazy time.
I think women are. I think a lot of women are actually mad because one. Yes, they get their rocks off.
It's a weird time to bring that up.
They can get their rocks off with the dildo, with the vibrator, right? The difference is with the actual sex doll, right? Women can be replaced. They can be hands down replaced. If I don't want to talk to, right? If I don't want to talk to a woman because she's just chapping, right? Like we click sexually, but she's just yammering on and won't whatever.
Wait.
Right?
She was yammering?
Yammering on. Just chat.
She was
right.
She was yammering.
So they know that. So they know it's at the point like they know that they can actually be replaced.
Is that it?
But that's
was that it? Hold on. Was that the
no.
For sure? Oh, okay.
They can actually be replaced now.
These dingoes or what? Why is mine so small?
I was the one last shot, and
I know.
I haven't been this drunk in like 2 years, like maybe even 3 years. You guys are great. And I would love to do this later on.
Wait. Can you say that one more time?
You guys are great. Shot Club is great. This is real hip hop, and this is fucking awesome. Toronto.
You lost his voice again.
Let's do this last shot that nobody wants to do.
No, take the last shot.
It's awful. It's got awful.
I'm going to the bar after.
But I gotta drop a jewel on that. But the thing is, that's so my life.
What was it?
That's
earlier you said drop dirty fucking jewel or whatever you said. You said something earlier.
Hold up.
You said something earlier. You were like, I'm gonna drop this fucking dirty jewel that nobody wants to see.
It's like two girls in one cup.
I never laid my eyes on that. Did you see it?
I've never seen that shit. I've never seen that shit.
I've seen it.
Disgusting.
I watched it. Live Crown Club.
I only watch reactions.
Yo,
I watched it.
Bro, I haven't seen none of this.
Next week.
All right, everyone take their last shot.
Yo, hold up.
Last shot.
No.
Butt stuff.
Last shot.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Butt stuff to a certain extent.
We got it.
Last shot, bro.
There's got a moment. We gonna get him to do a verse.
Butt stuff to a certain
I have to rap. I wanted to rap. I came here. I wanted to rap.
Got you.
But we're not gonna get you to do porn, so fucking rap.
There's no porn right now, Addy. It's rapping time.
I need it.
So this is a new challenge. This is the end of the show. End of the show challenge.
Horrible, right? It's horrible.
Oh my God, what was that?
I actually like that. To be honest with you. So this is the end of the show. End of the show challenge. We usually do this.
What do they drink? What is this?
We actually do this like 6 shots in. We are actually like 12 shots in right now. Addy, I need you to give us 16.
Yeah, I got a 16.
I wanted something good.
I planned a 16 because I wanted to do a porn 16.
Good.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Missing the bus is not a good thing to hear.
Tell me.
But anyways.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta do the verse from my Rich Kid song, because this is the Rich Kid album, Jupiter, and you gotta pay for it because me and Rich Kid make awesome music together, and I want to have more money to pay Rich Kid because he deserves a lot of money. But when me and Rich Kid make music together, it's great.
Okay.
We did a song called Pimp, and it stands for Pussy is my paradise.
Woo!
That's so. Then the guy, it's a great song. So it's a Rich Kid beat, and then I rap.
Okay, wait, and then you rap?
And then I got a verse. I'm gonna spit it, and I'm so mashed.
You got it?
What is this drink?
You got it? You need
some
water?
No, I got it.
Want some more water first?
You got it?
Okay.
All right.
Drink some water. Drink some water first. Go ahead.
Okay. It starts off. Heaven on earth opens when she's spreading her legs, feeling her delicate breasts is also heaven again. Her body is a soft porn movie called Bootylicious. When I'm viewing and screwing with it, she screams, "Oh my God," like my dick's the new religion. Bow down and kiss the scepter / Big Willy Wonka lollipop that you could suck and lick forever. Drink the liquid pleasure. That's also good for your skin like aloe vera. Pull it like a pleasure lever and push it like salt and pepper. I hit it like Hank Aaron. I'm a swinger with a big bat. The winner of the home run girly derby. Yo, I already did that. I coming for the Century Club. Wanted to be crowned with a few thousand lovers before I enter the next level of heaven above. To some, it's just flesh with a curve. To me, it's to touch the #1 finest pleasure on earth. Fully aware of my instinct to be aware and it goes. Fully
You got it.
Fully aware of my instinct to be inspired and paralyzed by good-looking beauty of the rarest kind. Good-looking beauty of the rarest kind. Enough.
Okay, last question.
And this is the drunkest I've ever been.
Last question.
Oh, no, let me split the verse. Pussy is my... I can't remember the end of the verse, but I'm going to do the chorus. Pussy is my paradise. That means pimp, 100% man. But my favorite color is pink. Pussy is my paradise. I'm a pimp. Nymphomaniac rapper wondering where the world's finest vagina is. Pussy is my paradise.
Last question.
Okay,
Why do you think that you
I'm just saying.
are so? Why is it not why? Why do you think? Well, why do you think that it is that you're so interesting and polarizing?
That's a great question. And I'm so drunk.
Drink that water.
Okay.
No, but really,
okay. You know what? I gotta be. I'm glad you say that because my name is Malcolm Lovejoy, and
is it?
Yes, my name
is. What sites can they find you?
Okay, go type up Google Malcolm Lovejoy, MindBender Supreme, MindBender Loves You. Just Google the shit and you'll find me on Tumblr and Twitter. MindBender, MindBender Mind on Twitter, and all of that. You just find me on the internet. I'm nude, I'm naked, I'm all over the internet. I don't hide shit. But the thing is, the reason I'm so controversial maybe is because I don't fucking lie about what I love. And I don't hide what I love, and I don't feel like I should hide or hold back shit. So I tell the truth, and some people don't like the truth. Some people live in lies, some people live in fakeness, and some people live in fuckery, and some people live in illusions and shit. I don't like that, and I don't do that. So if you do that, you're not gonna like me. But if you're cool about love or music or art or humanity or just dancing or just life and just being a good human being, you'll probably like me because I like people like that. I don't give a fuck if you're man, woman, trans, gay, straight, black, white, Asian, South Asian, fucking Latina, indigenous. If you're cool, I'm cool with you. And you're cool. You just fucking do what the fuck you want in life. Just live your dreams, fuck who you want, smoke what you want, drink what you want.
All that.
And don't hurt anybody. Only hurt them if they say, yo, I'm into pain, and punch me in my face, and slap me on my ass, and fucking do the painful shit that I want. Because some people like that. And some women are way more powerful than you fucking men can ever comprehend. Some women want to be spanked and slapped. And
women push out babies.
Women push out babies from that fucking cunt. Your dick is not big enough. I have fisted many women with this fucking hand. And they can take this fist, and they can take a dick, and they can take my emotions.
How can one man have so much
real power? Talk, we haven't had enough women on here, and
we haven't.
We'll have some more.
Yeah, shout out to Stacy Brizzle. I saw you at Stacy Brizzle. I have such a crush on Stacy Brizzle. Stacy, you know I love you. You came from Vancouver. I'm so glad you're in Toronto. Stacy, I've always loved you. I hosted a Red Man show with Stacy Brizzle once. So
Stacy, I want to need you to
That's my.
I'm gonna need you to show my man over here, MindBender, aka Malcolm Lovejoy, some love.
Stacy knows.
Stacey.
Like when I'm drunk or sober, Stacy. I've been loving Stacy. Stacy knows.
Stacy.
Yo, I don't give a, yo, let me drop it on this.
Stacy.
Yo,
MindBender has a schedule. MindBender has a schedule that he needs you to actually
I
fill.
will fit Stacy. I will fit you in my. Yo, I love Stacy for years. I love Stacy on a business level. I love her on a hip hop level. I love her on a beauty level. I love her on an intellect level. I love her on a fucking your goddamn beautiful level.
MindBender loves
your
everybody.
Beautiful body. But the thing is, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm drunk. But this is the last thing.
Wait,
is like all the women in Toronto, I love you all, and whether we fucked before or gonna fuck in the future, let's fuck and make love. And everyone, do the sex you want, man. Don't give a fuck what your parents
want, man.
Don't give what your parents say or what anyone says. Just do what's good for your dick and your brain and your heart, and then
your vagina
and your pussy.
Because there are women watching.
On that note,
welcome to the shot club.
I'm gonna set the world record of pussy eating.
MindBender loves you.
And on that note, welcome to the Shot Club. Hey, find us Instagram, Shot Club Podcast,
YouTube,
Twitter.
Subscribe.
Shot Club Podcast.
Subscribe if you haven't
YouTube.
subscribed.
Search for us, Shot Club Podcast, and
Like,
make sure to subscribe so you catch the next episodes.
Butt stuff.
Like,
Yeah.
comment,
Stop.
and
My
subscribe.
dick's too big for butt.
Honestly, please,
Pussy stuff.
like, comment, and subscribe on this video.
By the way, for those that don't know, we going on tour.
Face
We
5
going on
times.
tour soon, and we got an album soon.
Oh yeah, all that. And MindBender.
MindBender owes us a verse.
MindBender.
Yo, I owe Trace motivated verse.
And Shot Club verse.
Yo, I owe Shot Club verse, and weird science for 2018, motherfuckers. And I say that you should eat more pussy. Period.
I think they would all agree.
That's
with
it. I think that's it.
I think that's it.